Hi fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and welcome to your new moon in Scorpio reading. Sagittarius, your birthdays are coming up very soon, within the next week or so. So this energy is very high for you guys. This new moon in Scorpio is the last super moon for the year. And we're in Scorpio season, so the energy is very high. This is going to be a time for, starting new projects, getting in touch with your shadow side, letting go of any negative side to yourself, as well as, uncovering some truths and solving any mysteries or challenges that you may be having. All right. So I have some oracle cards here, as well as some tarot cards on the side there. I'm going to start with the oracle cards just to get an idea of what's going on, and then I'm going to get a little bit more specific with the tarot cards. So what I want to say first of all is that there is a lot of energy here for you guys, a lot of fiery, positive energy, particularly for, well, all of you actually. I see a lot of Aries energy as well as Leo energy. But like I said, Taurus season starts within like a week or so. So that energy is also very high. So for you fire signs, the energy during this time is extremely high. Oh, first card. Emotions are running high. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement, maybe even anxiousness going on. At this time, you guys are feeling very emotional. You could be happy, you could be excited, you could be nervous, if there's a new project that you're working on, if there's, some of you have a question in mind, actually, and you're wondering, like, if you're about starting a new project or having a new perspective on something, like, how is it going to work out? And so all these emotions are going on inside of you, and you're kind of like confused right now because you don't know what to do, how anything is going to turn out. But for whatever question it is that you have in mind, the answer is yes. So that is great news for you guys. You want to start a project, do that. Don't worry about, what's going to happen. It's better to just start, Communication is key. All right. So like I said, you guys have a lot of different thoughts going on. So communication is key. You're pretty much in your head right now, and you need to, how should I say? You need to focus on bringing your head and your heart together, if that makes sense. Like, get out of your head so much and reconnect with your heart. Reconnect your head and your heart together, Some of you may be at odds with somebody. That could also be why emotions are running high. You may be going through a difficult situation with somebody, and communication is not good. You're not saying anything to the other person is not saying anything to you. And so you need to open that channel of communication. All right. This card right here, be bold and make the first move. Like I said, you're at a standstill. You may be stuck about something, and it's gonna be on you. You are the fire sign. You are full of energy. With this cardinal moon, the cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. So like I said, particularly for you Aries, or if you are dealing with any of those signs, two of those placements, any situation that you're going through, you are going to be the one to make the first move. And even these signs, these cardinal signs, if you have these in your chart, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra, these signs are known to be the get up and go people, who are most likely to get started and get the ball going, get things going. All right. So if any communication, any blocks, any odds with anybody, you should be the bigger person and make the first move and, you know, get things back on a copacetic level. All right. All right. Next card is confidence is your key to success. Right. So with emotions running high in terms of starting a new project, or maybe you're already in the midst of doing something and you're kind of stuck right now or scared to move forward or anything like that. Confidence is the key to success. And this is getting in touch with your shadow side. It's also a lot of Leo energy for you Leos. Getting in touch with your shadow side. Some of you may be I'm not gonna say shy, because fire signs are not really known to be shy, especially the Leos. But you need to tap into that Leo energy, I would say. You know, you may be letting your fears hold you back, and that probably is what's holding you back. If you feel stuck in a situation, or if you have a project in mind that you want to start and you haven't done it as yet, it could be that it is your fears that is holding you back. And what you need to do is get rid of that and give up those fears. All right. This card here, a time to give rather than take. Give up those fears, start something new. You know, going with a fresh mindset. You know, confidence is going to be the key to success. There's something good coming in for you. You know, you have something to give or share to the world. And in order for, you know, it's like you could be manifesting it and thinking about it constantly, but you have to act on it in order for it to happen. So you guys need to harness your confidence in order to make whatever goal it is that you have in mind come to fruition. You know, in order to be bold and make the first move, you need to tap into this confidence, this Leo energy, in order to be successful. All right, for these next few weeks coming in. Next card, meditate and contemplate. All right, so like I said, emotions running high. You know, you're all in your head, all thoughts going on, scattered mind. You know, this is a time to really think about what it is that you want. Like, plan your steps strategically, I would say. Meditate and contemplate what it is that you want to say to somebody who you're at odds with, or meditate and contemplate your steps moving forward in starting this new project, or even advancing yourself in a project that you're already currently in. All right. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. I'm getting that this new moon for you is all about decluttering your life and letting go of anything that doesn't serve you well. All right. Time to give rather than take. It's all about this new moon, this Virgo energy. It's all about reorganizing your life, getting things together, you know, letting go of the fear, getting more in touch with your mind, reconnecting your mind and heart, you know. Okay. And, you know, fire signs, I don't want to say it like this, but fire signs are kind of me. Like, I want this, give me this, that, next thing, you know. That's the type of person that you guys have, a large and in charge type of personality. And that's just being generalized, you know. There are other things that could contribute to whatever type of personality that you have. But generally, you guys have a large and in charge type of attitude. So with this new moon in Scorpio going into the next few weeks, you guys could probably, you know, along with reorganizing your life, reorganize your, attitude or habits. You know, how can you focus more on giving rather than taking? You know, focus on more on what can you do for others. You know, it was a time of service, I would say. All right. Be bold and make the first move. This is advice, like I said earlier. Be bold and make the first move. There's a new project that you want to start. You know, if you're confused, like I said, getting rid of those thoughts, be bold and make the first move, plan your steps, and just take action. You know, just do it. jump into the deep end. All right. The next card is a fiery climax approaches with a lot of Aries energy. All right. So with this fiery climax, I'm getting that this could be, this could go two ways, one of two ways. So for some of you, it could be meaning that, you know, as you start this new project or journey and you're making your moves, you're planning your steps wisely and accordingly, a fiery climax approaches in that you will get what's owed to you, what's coming to you. You know, if you've been manifesting and doing the work for good outcomes to come, look forward to that. But like I said, on the other side, if some of you have that energy of me, this large and in charge attitude, you could also have been the person who may have been causing this tension and being at odds with whoever you may be at odds with. And with this fiery climax approaching, this is saying that things are going to come to a head. All right, so you guys need to be mindful of that. You could actually try to get ahead of the situation from now by seeing how you could have contributed towards the tension and owning up to it, and making the first move to make amends in the situation. All right, so for some of you, it could be a good thing. You know, good things are coming to you. You'll be seeing the rewards of the new seeds that you planted with this new moon in Scorpio, as well as, and on the other hand, the others of you, you know, if you've been to, maybe you've been in charge of a project, taking lead in something, and you may have been a little too pushy, you know, overbearing, overstepping, and things like that. Things could come to a head with whoever the tension is with. All right, so you guys need to be mindful of that. I would advise making amends. All right. What else? The last card for the oracle cards is your dreams need a practical plan. And I like how this is followed. It came right under the meditate and contemplate card. All right, so this is for those of you who are in the process of starting or wanting to start a new project. All right, getting into something new. May not be a part of your career or business, something like that. Okay, for those of you who want to be doing that, emotions running high, like I said earlier, it could be that you guys are too much into your head, as I said earlier. You know, too many thoughts going on, too many feelings, and you need to get grounded with this Taurus energy. All right, it's good to dream, it's good to manifest, but at the same time, you need to be careful that you're not moving too fast. You know, be cautious and really contemplate, really plan and think of all different aspects, like what could go wrong, what could go right. You know, and like I said, you know, finding a balance between your dreams and a practical plan. So it's okay to dream. It's okay to think about, you know, what could happen. Think about the possibilities, but also have a practical plan in place. All right, because you could be dreaming and it may not be realistic. So whatever it is that you have in mind, it needs to be realistic. And for those of you who are currently in a project we're in a stuck place and you're moving forward, you need to make sure that your next steps are practical. All right, so that's what I have for you guys for the oracle cards. I'm going to get into the tarot cards right now. Just bring these over. All right, so getting a bit more specific as to what these things are about. The Fool card is about new beginning. going off into the deep end. So with these emotions running high card, it's about you starting a new journey. For those starting a new project, if you're in a project, a new way of thinking, a new perspective, and you may be nervous about it, wondering how it's going to turn out, but what better way to figure out than to just start and just do it? Stop worrying about if you're going to fail, because it's better to start something, better to try and fail than not have tried at all. And who knows, who knows if you try, it could be successful. All right, so with this Fool card, it's about stepping into the unknown, diving into the deep end and seeing where it takes you. All right, with this new moon in Scorpio, new beginnings, new projects. The second card is feel like the Nine of Wands reversed. And this Nine of Wands reversed, like if you look at the picture, it's like she is kind of, this barren, this darkness, she's stuck. And in the reverse position, it's about, you feel like things are coming to an intense time. Things are not going well. Like when I said with the communication card, you guys are probably feeling, like, when is this going to end? For those of you who may be at odds with somebody, things are not going good. Challenging time, very intense time. And to move forward is, like I said, you guys need to communicate and get out of your head, make the first move and be the person to bring peace into the situation. Okay. But this Page of Cups reverse, this is about you guys also, pages about like students starting something new. And in the reverse is like you have these ideas and you want to go after them, but you're too caught up in your head, you're too caught up in your mind, looking back and thinking, maybe there have been some failures in the past, and you're focused on what if you fail again this time, self-doubting yourself and things like that. And you need to come out of that, come out of that negative energy and focus on harnessing your confidence, actually going after the things that you're passionate about, the things that you want to achieve, things like that. So harness your confidence. All right, no more self-doubting. Okay, Eight of Swords, caught up in your thoughts, caught up in your mind, and it seems like you're trapped, but you're not really trapped. You're making the situation probably worse than it actually is. So this is saying that you actually have the ties around her are loose, so you could actually come out of that if you really want to. Harness positive thinking, manifesting. Stop thinking negatively, think positively to get out of that situation. All right, meditate and contemplate. Instead of having so many thoughts, get practical in the situation. When you meditate properly, because you could be meditating, but by the looks of this, it's like everything is scattered, when you're trapped in your thoughts. But when you meditate and contemplate practically, you actually could see an actual way forward, actually plan, when you're clear-minded. So that's what you need to be going into with this new moon in Scorpio. Tower card, letting go of limiting beliefs, a time to give rather than take, or reorganizing your life. Anything that's not serving you well, this new moon in Scorpio energy is getting rid of all of that. All right, starting anew with this Tower card. Okay, the Hierophant, keep doing that. The Hierophant, self-actualization and expansion. You're going to be able to see the way forward and elevate yourself in the coming weeks. Okay, after you get rid of these limiting beliefs, get rid of the fears, meditate and contemplate, take the actual steps. You're going to be expanding, and seeing this new seeds that you've been planted. You want to start something new, you want to have a new perspective on something to get things going again. You're going to be seeing that happen for you guys. All right, and this King of Wands, after you get things going, start expanding, you'll be coming into yourself, into this real like the all fire sign energy, you know. You will be, you have that, this is large and charge attitude, the King of Wands, you know, authoritative, powerful, born leader, things like that. But like I said, also be careful of being too overbearing or overstepping. You know, check your ego with this new moon. All right, make sure things, try to keep the peace, what I'm really trying to say. Okay, and the last card is the Two of Cups. So with this Two of Cups, this could be for some of you that new love is coming in, as well as with this Pisces energy here, could be new love coming in, water sign energy, as well as finding a balance. Like I said as well, finding a balance between your dreams and reality. Okay, so you may be passionate about something, dreaming about it, you know, even if it could be a loved one. You're probably have these ideas in your mind about what a relationship is that you want and the type of person that you want to attract, versus being practical. You know, you may have too many nitpicky things and you need to be practical. You know, not everyone is going to be the perfect one, you know. And then getting back to new projects and things like that, you need to connect heart and mind, you know. So what I'm getting from the overall energy from this new moon energy is saying that you guys need to, it's urging you to find a balance between manifesting and taking practical steps. All right, so first of all, you guys need to get rid of the fears and then actually make the move. You know, declare your life, get rid of things, habits, thoughts that don't serve you, get rid of those. You know, plan your steps practically and accordingly. It's okay to dream, but you know, make sure it's still within means and within reach. All right. This moon in Taurus, it could also seem that money could be coming in for you guys as well. Okay, so a lot of passion flowing, a lot of emotions. This is a time, this is really good energy if you harness it well. All right, so get rid of the limiting beliefs, be confident, plan your steps wisely, you know, and you'll see some expansion and you'll see yourself going places in the next couple of weeks. You'll be really happy about how this new moon energy turns out for you guys. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, share, subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.